pursue a career in the theater field?
I just fell into it a little bit. I was in college and, okay, long story short, I went to England for a year. The plan wasn't to be hit there for a year. I just stayed there, and that changed my world view and the view of myself. So when I went back to college, I wanted to try different things. And it was my mother who told me, why don't you take a theater class and see if you like it, and I was just curious about different things. So I was shy. I went into the theater class and I became very much extrovert in class with the characters I was playing. So I loved doing that. And I just kept on going, and I was good at it, and teachers were telling me, oh, you're very good at whatever, acting or directing or writing. So I kept developing myself, and I just stayed on that line. I did graduate in finance. So I was in business administrations and I did finance, but then at the same time I did theater, and I fell in love with it, and up to today, my whole life.
Well, what's your favorite part in theater to work on, or like, do you like directing or do you like acting more?
I like all of them, and if you choose to be in a career in the arts or in entertainment, you should try different areas and try to get as good as you can in many different areas. Like for example, in theater, you have the actors, but you have all the backstage work, technicians and stuff and all that. You should learn about all of that. First, because you can make better choices. Second, because you will have more opportunities to do different stuff. You can go to Hollywood thinking that you're gonna be an actor, but hey, maybe somebody hired you to be a script supervisor, So if you know about scripts, you can do that in the meantime. Or maybe you fall in love in that, into doing that, and then you just keep doing that. So you have to learn as much as you can from all the different areas in developing all of them, and then choosing one. I will say directing or acting, one of those two for me. But for everybody, it's different things. So yeah.
Can you share a little bit about the different roles you've played throughout your 30 plus years in the field?
Well, I have put all the hats, all of them. Producer, director, actor, lights, sound, writing, everything. And I mean, in one side is because I love doing it and I wanted to learn everything. And on the other side, sometimes it's out of need. Like if you're running a small company, let's say you guys are gonna put on a film production company, right? But it's just 3 of you or 4 of you. You have to do a whole lot of different things in order to keep on with your projects, So you put different hats and you develop yourself in many different things. So maybe you're shooting a small film, but you're also the editor. And you're also the one who brings the lights. And you're also the one rewriting the script. And you're also on camera sometimes because we need an actor. So you keep doing more and more and more, and then you're like a jack of all trades, you say? Because you learn about all of these different areas. So first of all, you could say I'm a producer, because it's like the most important thing, and I do have a company. I'm sorry, you're in the club too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at you. But as a producer, you develop yourself in all the areas. Also, the other thing is, if I'm gonna hire somebody for lights, I should know a little bit about lights, just to know how good that person is and not be blindfolded about what they're doing. So the more you know in all different areas, the better your company is gonna run, the better you're going to compete with anybody else, and all of that, yeah.
So going on to like your business and like stuff like that, what are like the different businesses or business that you created and how they developed over time?
Well, in my case, it was from college, not from high school. But it could be from high school. You start developing choices of things that you like and you would like to develop yourself more into that, you know, you start becoming what's that word? Entrepreneur. That's that word.
Entrepreneur. Yeah.
And you say, hey, I would like to be in business, but what kind of business? Oh, entertainment business. Okay, then maybe I should learn about film, about television, and even theater and all that. So from high school, you can start developing all of that, and especially what you like, what you want to do, you know, because somebody can tell you, your parents can tell you, oh, you're not gonna make money in theater. Well, that depends. If you're only an actor, then yeah, maybe you're not gonna make much money unless you're in Broadway. But if you do different things and you work for different people, I'm gonna talk to a lighting technician today later. She works a lot and she makes a lot of money, you know, because she works a lot. Everybody knows her, so you know. So when I was in college, I did this play that I wrote, and to my surprise, everybody liked it. And oh my God, that's awesome, man! You know. So I was encouraged to keep going, do another one, and take that one that I did in college to professional stage. So I said, okay, I needed to have a company, a professional company. So I started my professional company being in college. I took that play to the most important theater in Puerto Rico, the most important stage, and it succeeded. So it was like first try, boom, home run, you know. And from there, I just kept doing it because I already started well. You know, if you start bad and you're out of money, I don't know, maybe you have to change, but as long as it's like casino playing, as long as you're winning, you just keep going, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Would you say that specific moment when everybody liked your play, that you would say that was the moment that you decide you want to pursue a career in the theater?
Yeah, you know what? For me, there's never a specific moment. You just keep going and you keep going, and you ask yourself many times, should I be doing this? Should I be doing something else? I mean, at any point, somebody can come to you and say, hey, you want to work for me? I don't know, in movies, let's say, but I want to create sets in movies, just to build the sets. That might not be my expertise, but hey, I'm gonna offer you, $1 million a year. Of course I'm gonna say yes, all right. And my career just shifts in that direction. I'm not a teacher. My career shifts into this. So I didn't study to be a teacher. It wasn't a plan for me to be a teacher. So during my whole career, at some point, I started doing this, and I love it, So your career can change at any point, and there's not a moment where you say, oh, this is it. You just keep going, and then you see it. Ask your parents, and then you look back and you say, I've been doing this for 10 years. Oh my God, then this is my career, that way.
Yeah, so you've won several awards. Which one would you say you're most proud of?
All of them. All of them. But, I mean, if you go in the line of say, I'm the only one, something like that, then the writing awards, because it's like the main writing award in Puerto Rico, and I got it 3 times, and I don't think anybody has got it even twice. So I'm like far ahead. So that's something. I have a plaque. A plaque in the oldest, most important theater in Puerto Rico. It's a plaque with my name in it and all that. So that feels like important, And I love writing, so yeah. And that's another thing that I do, that you can get money on writing if somebody calls you and say, hey, can you write for my, I don't know, newspaper or whatever, radio podcast. That's something that I wasn't planning, but if they pay me well and I like it, yeah, sure. That's, you just go.
Okay. So for our final question, during your entire career, what is one quote that stuck with you and helped change you throughout?
Man, thank you for that question. I like that. You guys, this is what I'm gonna bring here is this. how do you say fajon? It's like perseverance, like never quit. Always wake up in the morning and you have an agenda and just do it. Get to it. I have this perseverance on myself. In Spanish, you say fajon. It's very fajon. Fajon means I never quit. I keep going and going and going and going against the odds, against whatever. There's another group with 50. My group has 5, but I keep going. And people admire that. And people go like, oh my God, that guy, man, is keeps making it and doing it and doing it. COVID came, but I kept going, and this comes, and I kept going. Not only admire, but that's the way to success. That's the way. That's the way I feel success in my life. Even though I'm not a millionaire, I don't consider success how much money you have, but how much you've learned, the relationships you create, your legacy, or things like that. And in my case, is that everybody who knows me well, they know that I just keep going at it, and I'm very hard worker, and never quit. And every morning I go with that agenda, and bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I have the perseverance. So that's
Yeah.
So for the rest of the club time, we'll have the rest of the members ask any questions they would like to.
By the way, this is a great club that you guys decided to do this. Very, very cool. I hope you get a lot of people that can help you out with that.
We'll make sure to advertise more.
Yeah.
We have plans to do bigger stuff.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we get more.
Anyway, questions? Anybody?
If you could tell your high school self like anything, what would you tell your high school self? Like for advice.
If I can be honest, I'm not the best person to answer that one because when I was in high school, it was just all about having fun, nothing else. I wasn't thinking of careers. I wasn't thinking. I was just. To me, high school was amazing. Was really cool. I don't know what's for you guys, but for me, it was just fun time. And, I didn't know. Okay, yeah. This is what I have told. What I would tell myself if I were in high school. College is very, very important. And you take it for granted, and you think because maybe my family has the money or whatever, that I'm gonna get in the. You need the good grades to get in those colleges. And why? Because once you are in jail, let's say, the program of what you are studying is so well developed and has so many influence and important people in it, and people who give money to the program and all that, that you are already in your path to success if you get to those colleges. If you take that like, I'll go to a community college and then change, and then it's gonna be a long road, So you guys usually have the advantage being here at Trinity that you have the opportunity to get into all of those good colleges. Like, make sure that you will, get really good grades. Have fun and all that, but college is a lot of fun too. So, if you have to sacrifice a little bit now, study more, make sure you get the good grades, and then have fun in college, then do that, But I didn't do it. I did get to the best college in Puerto Rico, thankfully. But, I shouldn't have been thinking of fun so much and more into getting those good grades.
Spencer, you.
Yeah. So what is the hardest part of getting into the entertainment industry?
Very good question. A lot of people will tell you don't do it, because it's very hard to be in a position where you can get a good salary. But then on the other end, there are millionaires in entertainment. There are people with lots of money, and there are artists. There are, what's her name? Now I forgot her name. The female singer, the young one, the one with the football player. What's her name? What?
Addison Beers.
No.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Oh. She's in entertainment, and she's millionaire. Everybody knows her. Anyway, there are a lot of things that you can do in entertainment. A lot of things. It's really big business. So telling you, oh, you're not gonna get any money at that. Come on, you have no idea. And those people are underestimating what you can do. You know, you could be somebody with a lot of drive and you'll get there. So if you are going to be in entertainment, I think I forgot your question. What?
So like, what's the hardest part of getting into it? Like to start your career?
Believing that you can do it. Believing in yourself. It's so easy to quit. It's so easy to. It's like a sport. You start in a sport, you say, I'm not good enough. And how many people are in the way to professional sport get out? Most, you know. But there are then these very few that just keep going at it and keep getting better and better and better, and those are the people who succeed. So in entertainment is the same as any other career, but with the addition of that stigma that you're not gonna make any money in entertainment, so you have to go against that and place yourself and get to know the industry very, very well, so you know where you're going to fit. When the pandemic came to Puerto Rico, I saw so many friends economically affected by it because everything stopped. So they didn't have resources or a good bank account or stuff like that, and everybody was crushed. Not me, because I produce, I do other stuff. But that depends on you, and how serious you are with your economics and all that. And then there's a different point here, and I've been saying this in my previous schools. In general, you guys, if you are studying this school, it's because your parents are in a good position economically. If they are, you have that opportunity that you can take that other people cannot. Going into entertainment is very risky, but you have something to fall back on. And I'm not saying your parents, I'm saying in general your family, you study something, you do entertainment, but you can keep going and see where it goes, because you don't need that money like, oh, I need to put food on the table. So that will be you have a good opportunity if you want to follow this career to do it. And I've seen students doing it, and they're doing very well. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before you guys go, we have teachers in the school that graduated from this school.
Yeah.
Are they millionaires? No, they are not.
Yeah.
But they love
Yeah.
the career. They love it, and maybe their families are economically, so they have something to fall back on. They're in a good position. I want to be a teacher. I love teaching. So that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, guys, for inviting me. Thank you.